Hi there, so moving on in the course, we've looked at getting some training, we've looked at the kind of property investor you might want to be, what you want to invest in, whether it's buy to let, buy to sell. What we want to look at now is where to find the property. You've decided what you want, now we need to look at how to get it. So the classic and probably my favourite is auction. And as the name suggests, auction is where everybody bids up to the highest value, where there's only one person left in the room that still wants to buy it, and the property is sold at that price. It's a great way to buy because as soon as that hammer falls, it's yours. You can't back out of it. It's that hammer hits, you've bought it. Up until that point, you can pull out. I don't think they'd like you doing it, and you might get banned from the auction room, but as soon as that hammer hits, it's yours. So this is great because it's a guaranteed way to buy. Labouring the point a little bit, hammer hits, it's yours. The seller can't back out and you can't back out. So the downside is you must be confident that you can survey the house when you're on the viewings, generally the 20-minute viewings. If you're a property investor, you can't get a surveyor to look at every house you look at because that would bankrupt you in no time. If I look at 20 houses to buy one. If I was to pay a surveyor each time, so I've trained myself to be my own surveyor, and this is where the training's important. I've gone on RICS courses and house maintenance courses. I know the faults and how much they'll cost to repair. So that's really important. Equally, your finance must be in place. If your mortgage isn't ready when it comes to time to complete, first of all, you're going to get fined. It'd be something like £250 straight away just for a letter to tell you what you already know, and then there'll be a penal amount of interest rates on the debt. It's be something like 5% over base, something like that. And then after so many more days, weeks, then you'll forfeit your deposit, and it's a 10% deposit. If you're buying something at 300,000, you've just lost £30,000, and there's nothing you can do. They'll just put it back into the auction and go, happy days, we've got an extra 30 grand. So on that basis, that you've got to be sure with your surveying, you've got to get all your financing into place. I would say auctions are really for the experienced property investor. It's there's too many things that can go wrong, and you've got too much money at stake to buy it that way, sort of as a new guy into the industry. So auctions, as I said at the start, my favourite way of buying a property. I go into the auction room, hammer hits, I've bought it, I go home, get onto my mortgage broker, he does the mortgage. I'm happy with the surveying because I've done it myself, and I know that in 4 weeks or 6 weeks, whatever the completion date is, I've got that house and I can start planning and working on it. Where with private treaties and other ways, the seller can pull out any time, and it's just tough luck on you. And while there's some good bargains in the auction room, not everything at auction is a bargain. So you've got to be careful, don't get carried away, don't bid too much. Do your research, know what the house is worth, know what you're prepared to pay, know what you can pay with your financing options, and stick to that. If you know what you're doing, auctions are great places to invest in property. Well, I hope that was useful. See you on the next one. Bye-bye. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Thanks. See you on the next one.